Residential sales comparison and income approaches, page 114. On, off, and clear. The HP12C calculator is always turned on manually and also can be turned off manually by using the on key. The calculator will also turn itself off within 8 to 15 minutes of being idle. When the calculator is placed in the off mode, any numbers in the display that have been entered as part of a calculation have not been erased. Thus, a calculation can be resumed once the calculator is turned back on. Often, errors result from the calculator not being cleared when turning it on and beginning a new calculation. All right, let's try this. Number 1, turn the calculator on by pressing the on key. All right there. Boom, turned on. Number 2, make certain the calculator is cleared by pressing the CLX key. Display should appear with all zeros. All right. Boom. CLX, they're all zeros. Number 3, using the number keys, press 2. And then 5. $25.00 should appear in the display. Yeah, no, it's just 25, buddy. Turn the calculator off by pressing the on key. 5. Turn the calculator back on by pressing the on key. 25.00 should appear in the display. With a bunch of zeros, actually. Number 6, press CLX to clear the display. Display should now appear with all zeros. There you go. Simple arithmetic functions. In simple arithmetic calculations, two numbers are always involved and are either added, subtracted, divided, or multiplied. Standard calculators and some other financial calculators use algebraic input for simple arithmetic problems. For example, to find the total of 5 plus 5, the algebraic calculator keystrokes are 5 plus 5 equals. The HP12C financial calculator employs a method of inputting numbers for simple arithmetic problems known as reverse Polish notation, or RPN. Reverse Polish notation, RPN, is a formal logic system used in the HP12C calculator that allows mathematical equations to be expressed by pressing the arithmetic operation key: plus, minus, multiply, and divide. After the numbers or variables have been keyed, this chapter will illustrate the advantage of RPN as we get into some longer mathematical calculations. Many appraisal industry users actually prefer the RPN method of input to the algebraic method, but it does take practice. At first, inputting numbers for simple math calculations may seem somewhat backwards, but soon the input will become second nature and will especially be appreciated when working longer calculations. Therefore, it is probably good advice to rely, page 115, on the HP12C for all math calculations, as going back and forth between a calculator using algebraic mode and the HP12C can be confusing. Let's illustrate this concept with some simple arithmetic calculations. What you have learned: how the calculator is turned on and off manually. Numbers keyed into the calculator or a part of a calculation or the solution result remain in the display and/or memory even when the calculator is turned off and back on again. Clear function for the display and simple entry calculations. All right. Addition. As was just illustrated, using algebraic input, the keystrokes for 5 plus 5 on a standard calculator are: you press 5, then you press the plus button, and then you press the 5 button, and then you press the equal button. When adding two numbers using reverse Polish notation on the HP12C, the keystrokes are 5, enter, 5, plus. Clear all the shit on it, double check. So we're going to use the reverse Polish notation way. You're going to press the number 5. Bam. 5's in the display. Then you're going to press the enter button. Then you're going to press the 5 button again. And then you're going to press the plus button. Boom. 10.000. The solution to the calculation will be displayed immediately after pressing the plus key. Let's try that calculation using the HP12C. The keystrokes are: note, as mentioned previously, the HP12C has no equal key. Try this. So just what we did, you press the CLX button. Always a good habit when starting a new calculation. Just get into the habit of that. Press the 5 button, then press the enter button. After you do that, it separates the input and tells the calculator that you have finished the first entry in the calculation. Just an extra note. Press the 5 button again, and then obviously press the plus button like we just did. The result, if you have correctly followed the example, will be 10.00. Mine was a bunch of zeros. Should be displayed. Subtraction. A simple subtraction problem is similar to the addition calculation, except the subtraction sign is used instead of the addition sign. Let's subtract 6 from 10. The keystrokes are: so let's get in the habit. You press your CLX button, clear your display. Let's do the subtraction. We're going to do basics today. Subtraction. A simple subtraction problem is similar to the addition calculation. All right, reread this. You press the CLX button, we already did. Enter the number 10. You press 10, and then you press your enter button. Boom. Now press the 6 button. And then all you got to do after that is just press the minus button. Boom. 4.00000 will be in your display. The result, If you have correctly followed this example, 4.00 should be displayed.